sign reveal. So this is my official Curlymenace LED sign. If you look at my beautiful wall here, it will not stay up, so it's been leaving those marks on there. First and foremost, I'd like to apologize for the lack of face cam. I've been going through a spiral with that. First, it's been what's been easier to edit with. I think I got to a point when I realized, wow, it actually takes me less than half the time to edit a video if I just don't record my face along with it. So sometimes it was a timing thing. Sometimes it was me being lazy. On one hand, I was like, maybe they don't need to see my face. And on the other hand, this increases connection to the audience. The audience will feel more connected to the YouTuber. So I was kind of weighing between both of these things. Yeah. And I just kind of got to a point where I just wasn't uploading at all. I would come home from work and then I would just immediately go and crash on the couch and then not wake up for hours. And then the only thing I'd have time to do is literally just get ready for bed. And yeah, get ready for work in the morning. And then go to work, and then it was like an endless thing for the longest time. So I had to kind of get my head on straight and actually pull myself together and actually get back recording, get back editing, and all of the above. My next update is I actually am back on Instagram. You can find me by typing in the name of this channel, which is Curlymenace. And yeah, that's just the side of me you don't really get to see behind the screen. Not really. It's more of my personal life and stuff. I don't post a whole lot about the channel, but you do get to learn a little bit about me. Now, let's be honest. So, when it comes to content, I like to play the most fun games that Roblox has to offer. Experimental games, the games that are using NPCs to take over the world. Those really funny games. But when what you're working with is literal brain rot, like, yeah, that too. Yeah. You're not really left with options to make content with. It's just, it feels like the same repetitive thing. And I just feel like, can editing even save this? Can editing even make this interesting? And I'm gonna be real with you guys. I haven't used my editors in a long time. Mainly because it's a money thing. So I edit all my own stuff now. So it really means using my brain a lot more than I probably do.
It's funny because it's true.
So yeah, I've been going through creator block a lot. And I'm only now just kind of consistently doing this again. I have 2 videos out that haven't been like very far apart. Like one was 6 days ago, one was like about a week or 2 ago. And then the other one, the third most recent video was 2 months ago. So imagine how much content I could have made if I had just been uploading weekly. And that's been a really big struggle for me, just being consistent. And I feel like I always come back at you guys with these excuses like, yeah, I'll stream today. And then like that same day I'll literally cancel and then everyone's upset because I said I'd stream. And it's fully my fault. It's fully my fault. And commitment's really hard. It's been really hard. And I remember back last summer, I wasn't, mind you, I was not employed, so this was very doable. I would go live every single day. And mind you, if I streamed every single day for a week, promoted the channel that whole week, kept up with the Discord server that entire week, 100 subscribers, easy. It was that easy. And I couldn't maintain it once I started working. And I easily could. It's really just been my own personal blockage, my own personal block. About a year ago, I watched a video from Flamingo, and one of the games he played was actually this game called, at the time, Boot Plaza. And looking at the community, looking at the types of people that play the game, I fell in love with it immediately. It just looked like a really cool game, an awesome hangout type game. And I thought I'd shoot my shot and start making content in the game. I remember looking at the game, playing it, and promoting my channel. And I figured no one really makes content for this. Why don't I try doing content in a game that's not as known yet, like an underrated gem. And after a while, I started to realize I'm getting traction really quickly. My friend Rocky, he helped me set up a fan Discord server. I remember at one point, like, we went from like 10 to 50, and then 50 to like 100, and then like, now I'm almost at like 300 people in the fan Discord server, which is just so crazy to think about. And it happened so fast. And it came from just being consistent. It came from just promoting the channel. And it got so big that the community manager of that game actually joined my Discord server. And several of the senior moderators from that game also joined my Discord server, and several of the staff. And I just thought that was so crazy. And it did not stop there. Eventually, the developer of Booth Game, which is now the new name of it, joined my Discord server. And then, on top of that, I got my own custom booth made for Booth Game. Which is just so crazy to think about, because we came so far. We came so far, and it just came from being consistent. And when you think it stops there, it doesn't stop there. Now in game, I have my own badge that I designed that says content creator. And I have that role in their Discord server. So it's a really cool thing to think about, just how quickly I was able to be recognized when I stayed passionate and stayed driven, and something I've been, working at for years. When I stopped being consistent, a big thing that happened for me that really kind of opened my eyes is I always knew of the impending doom that my watch hours wouldn't get me monetized. I remember last year I was really close, and then this year I just stopped being as consistent. And then my watch hours, they reset for the year, and that broke me because I had it right there in my grasp. I could have kept going and I could have gotten monetized. And then it just started completely over, and now I'm back to square one again. And that really, really sucked for me, because those watch hours was everything that brought us here. And I had to just accept that. I had to think about what I wanted for this channel, what I wanted for this community that is still very much active in the server. I had to really think about what the next move for this channel would be. I thought about, this channel's gone through some phases, guys. I don't know if y'all remember the bad mic I used to have.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm actually gonna be
I've gone through about 3 different mics. We've had one go crazy anytime I went live. That was interesting. I think that was one of the reasons I bought a PC, cause I started to realize that maybe a laptop wasn't fully ideal for streaming, playing Roblox, and running OBS and Discord all at the same time. So you kind of live and you learn. And I've had several expenses, like when it's come to like my setup, my channel, the desk I'm even using, that was expensive. It was like a few thousand, cause it's a really good desk. Guys, don't judge me, okay? And like, my whole setup, like, it's very expensive, and it's just years of saving and years of constant thought and like effort towards this. And for the longest time, my community, I never really got to know my community. Like, I never got to know their, like, that side of them. Because before the whole booth game content, like, started, my viewers, they all came, like, directly from YouTube suggestions. And a lot of those people would start watching me consistently. So it's really cool now that because of Booth Game, I actually get to know and interact with my community directly. And actually get to recognize and see some of the same people. I'm not used to that. And that happened all in like the span of a year. The Waffle House series is a project I've been working on for a little while. It's one of my first YouTube short series that I, for a time, consistently made content with my viewers. And this is something the viewers loved because every, like, episode was, like, a different set of the viewers, you know, acting out. Like, you know, a script I put together kind of on short notice. And I remember, like, after we recorded, like, they'd stay in the server, and then I'd edit the video real quick, wait for it to download, and then I'd send them the video, and then they'd get to watch it as soon as we record. And then they'd be like, let's make more, let's make more. So we'd be making videos all day. And that was just so fun to me because the Waffle House series, it's kind of a way to showcase, you know, you guys and bring people together, and that's something I've always enjoyed, and I feel like the Waffle House series is just really funny. Happy to announce I'm bringing it back. I've been making a few scripts here and there of how I want that to look and how I want that to be. I know Roblox has been shutting down games recently, so I have to look into that and make sure mine follows the correct guidelines so we can keep the game open and continue making content in the Waffle House game. But if you guys are interested or have any ideas, like I said in my Discord, hit me up because what's next for this channel? Okay, so I actually don't know. Being consistent to start, and excuses. I can go all day about how many times I've come back, made a video, and been like, sorry I haven't been on in a long time. And people are like, no you're not, you'll just do it again. And then I do it again. Like, it just, it happens so frequently. But I think a good start, other than just being consistent, is working with what we have. You know, back in the day, I used to host those competition videos. That was my original focus, doing the competition stuff with you guys. But I've come to fall in love with Booth Game, and I feel like it has a lot of untapped potential. And I want not just you guys to see that, but, you know, its own community as well. And I think Booth Game is something I want to continue, like, working with and sticking with. But I also want to continue the Waffle House stuff and make regular mainstream content again. You guys have been so amazing and so supportive. I've hit milestones I didn't think I ever would. We are so back, guys. We are so freaking back. But I'm gonna be better. I love you guys. I'll see y'all later.